J.
J. Everyone.
Okay. Do it one time. One time.
That's right, baby.
Give me a J.
J.
Give me E.
E.
Give me an S.
S.
Give me a J. U.
U.
Give me an S.
S.
What does that spell?
Jesus.
All right.
We've come to worship, we've come to praise. Lift Jesus up, his matchless name. We've come to worship, we've come to praise. Lift Jesus up, his matchless name. We've come to worship, we've come to praise. Lift Jesus up, his matchless name.
He was her son. From the first time she heard his heartbeat to the day it stopped. From the first time he held her finger to the day he let go, he was her son. A stubborn little boy with the grace of a champion, a heart of a fighter, he reminded her of her father. He was her son. Through all the fights and all the late nights, all the threats and all the fast little girls she's met, he was her son. She wakes up before the sun, way before his day has begun. She lifts her hands in worship and praise because he was her son. She watches him in admiration, wondering if he knew that he'll be the next worldly sensation. With a quick turn and a flash, he smiles. Ma, I'll see you later. He kisses her because he was her son. She walks down the street looking for something too complete. Her surprise needed something sweet. 16 years she's done this because he was her son. There's a stillness in the air, one that she could compare. She begins to say a prayer, Lord, let your blood prevail, because he was her son. From a distance, she bears witness to a youth in distress. She shakes her head in anger, Lord, I'm tired of this mess. She sees a cop reach for his gun access. She begins to run, but with the distorted pop she dropped, all she could see was a cop with a smoking gun standing over her heart. She ached, she lifted up her hands, and with a loud cry, because from the day she heard his heartbeat to the day it stopped, from the day he first held her finger to the day he let go, here lies a stubborn little boy with the grace of a champion, a heart of a fighter. He indeed resembled her father, because on that ground was her son. Thank you.
Yo. Yeah, I'm hearing you, bruh. Nah, see, the problem is your bark is worse than your bite, bruh. Yeah, you hold it down on Snap, though. You got Black Lives on your Instagram, but you ain't got no kind of backbone. That's why the words you speaking don't budge me. I know it's cold, but don't judge me. Tell me, name one time you thought of me. Now it's time for war and you love me? I heard Black Lives Matter. Yeah, that's what they told us. I had to think about it for a minute. Wars need soldiers. Okay, so it's us versus them now. Rewind, it was us versus us first. Don't lie, my guy. Look in my eye and you tell me now what's worse. Being taken from your land, enslaved to the man, or getting shot by a cop with a brush in your hand, or dying from the hand of another black man, or living in a country where they don't understand. Do Black Lives matter? I'm sure they do, at least till the food run out or the water dry up and it's me or you. Then what you gonna do? Will my black life matter? Will that still hold true? Because if it won't matter to you, it won't matter to them, because it gotta matter to you first. See, that's what I know. I'll tell you what else I know. Black lives seem to matter everywhere in the world except for Chicago and every other city in this country that I know. Oh, I'm starting to sound like Donald. Man, enough is enough. It's time to wake up. These crooked politicians with their one world vision trying to put a new chain on us? Bruh. These ain't nothing but some actors. And I tell you they some actors. They've been putting on a show for the masses, using our own pain to distract us. And you already know, when it comes to politicians, They've been putting on a show to distract us. That's why most of our questions never get answers. Like, if there's so much money in the world, and you tell me why there's so many people going hungry in the world, it don't make no sense. But it do make dollars. I tell you, that ain't a debate. That's a room full of ballers. When it comes to politicians, you already know. They pick one for the money and two for the show. And you already know we love a good show. But that don't explain why Trayvon had to go. That don't explain why Eric Garner got choked out. I'm glad our people have spoke out, but the question is, where do we go now? See, when Black Lives Matter to where blue lives scatter, the ones at the top will send them green lives at you. Yeah. Our own sons and daughters, at the hands of the poor will the poor be slaughtered. Now think twice. The revolution is us just crossing a border. Are you ready for a world where blood flows like water? Because we're going to need at least an ocean to bring back order. Don't ask me if it's worth it. Just look at your daughter. Now, think twice before you cross that water, because once you cross, we can't cross back over. Why? Because we burnt those boats, like them white boys in Mississippi burnt those folks. Yeah, we remember them churches, but we don't want revenge. We've assembled with purpose. To bring an end to hypocrisy, what we gonna need is some excess democracy. So I'm writing this to the masses of mankind. See, we are not slaves. We made up our own mind. I admit we fell asleep, but we woke up in time. We are the 99. When Black Lives Matter, we'll have peace in our time. So hands up. Don't shoot me and mine.